Okay, doke. What's up? I should be trying to go to sleep. I should be getting me a nap. But here I am trying to make a dang video. Well, let's do this before it gets too dark. What's up, everybody out there in YouTube land? What's happening? What is happening? Hey there, Scott. What up? Soul power. Umbaba. All right. Well, as always, in the name of our ancestors, peace forever and always, welcome to another edition of what I call the Realist Temple on Earth Internet Ministry. I'm the gatekeeper or the host of this program, known here on social media. Wherever you may find me, I'm the mighty one. Getting a little weak. I don't get to lift my weights like I want to, but that's all right. I'm going to get back in the gym. I'm going to get back into shape like I'm supposed to be. I'm still the mighty one, even if it's just up here. Known here on social media, wherever you may find me, I'm known as Angel Snupnups. Angel Snupnups 11. Salute to you, Micah. I'm also your soul brother, number one. Hey there, Aladdin. I must do that. I want people to very much understand when I do give respect to our ancestors, it's just respect. It's just honor for those who came before. I don't expect the ancestors to come and try to save me from nothing. I don't expect them to have some type of mental telepathy or whatever and give me some kind of special wisdom. I'm just giving respect to those who came before us. God is a concept closed in 3 letters. So that's all. Hey, how you doing there, Rowan? Don't want to spend a lot of time. Just want to give my I just want to give my commentary on this particular subject. What actually brought me to this topic was I saw some brothers. I really don't watch a whole lot of YouTubers. Much respect to you, Ollie. I don't watch a lot of YouTubers. Thank you, Brother Michael. I was watching Sonetta TV, and of course, they do the same stuff all over and over again. Another debate. The topic they chose was, have black people always been spiritual? Have black people always believed in God? Then one brother said no, and the other brother said yes. Blah, blah, blah. So I said to myself, that's a good topic to deal with. And of course, they are dealing with history. They're going back in history, and they do their research. They know their information. You know what I'm saying? They got it all together. Me, I don't do that. I'm just here to bring common sense. I'm just here to bring a little logic. That's all I'm doing. I'm not going, if you think I'm going to go back 5,000 years, you're wrong. If you want a history lesson, you need to go somewhere else. I don't do that. I don't do history lessons. Believe me, there's enough folks out here doing history. I don't need to add my 2 cents on to history lessons. I'm not into that. I'm not going to tell you about my research, my information, all that kind of stuff. I'm not into that. The only thing I want to bring to us, I mean, all that stuff is useful. It will help you make your point. But if you don't have common sense, if you're not looking at things from a logical point of view, if you're not able to reason, and you're not able to be analytical, all that don't mean nothing. It sounds good that you can quote and talk about 1875 and 3000 BC or whatever. But if something don't make sense, it just don't make sense. Now look, we want to deal with this, and let me get out of here, okay? So the subject that we've chosen is, have black people always believed in God? That's a good question. Now, there are those who get angry at me because of my position on the belief in God. And that's nice. You know, matter of fact, I want to let you guys know, and you probably already know, it's a very hot day today. It was like in the 90s. It was in the 90s today. And some of our brothers and sisters who believe in God will probably tell me, where I'm going, I might as well get used to the heat, because where I'm going, it's hotter than 97 degrees. Ooh, people know they get funny when you step on their belief system, their ideas. They wish bad luck on you. They want you to die. They want you to go to hell forever. You know, they want you to get shot. They want you to, if you're married, they want you to have a divorce. They want all your children to be mentally retarded. No, I'm in what state I'm in? I was coming through the state of Iowa. Iowa was really that's right, Scott. We already in hell. So what difference do it make? Matter of fact, going to hell, it might be a benefit. See, this is my thing. People think that going to hell is a bad thing. Just because you might not like hell, don't mean somebody else might not like hell. What you think is hell could be really cool for somebody else. Like a job. You'll probably get fired from a job and tell somebody, oh, don't go work there, that's a bad place. They gave me hell on that job. Then this person get on the job and they retire. Never had no problems at all. So I know you want to scare me. I know you want to scare me by telling me I'm going to go to hell, burn forever and all like that. But you don't know hell, I might like it. I might like it. Who knows? You don't know. Somebody told me that they went to hell and saw it and, hey, what's up there, Don? They went to hell and they saw it and it's a bad, bad place. It's bad for you. Man, I could go to hell and have some hellified barbecue. I bet you people in hell can throw down on some barbecue ribs. beef barbecue rib. Oh man, anyway, hey, on that note, let me go ahead and say what I want to say. So the subject again is, have black people always believed in God? I did not say African. Now look, I did not say African. I did not say no other dark-skinned people. I did not say that. I said black people, the descendants of slaves, born in America with African or Aboriginal ancestry. That's who I'm talking to. I'm talking about us in America. Have we always believed in God? Let me see. Okay, first of all, let's go back. Okay, people, these guys want to go back in history. Let's go to your own personal history. When you was an infant, when you was a baby. Now, to my knowledge, I've never seen no baby, when they first begin to talk, walk, or whatever, I never seen a baby, an infant, speak about any type of God. I never seen an infant or a baby reference God at all, period, whatsoever. I never seen a baby say, praise Jesus. Muhammad, Allah, Buddha, or whatever these gods are. I've never seen a baby do that. Have you? Have you ever seen an infant give you a sign that they are connected to some God? No, no baby. So we know as a child, as a baby, you did not believe in God. This is a fact. When did you start believing in God? You started believing in God when God talked to you? No. You started believing in God when somebody taught you about God. That's when you started believing in God. There's no evidence. Let's try an experiment. Let's take a group of babies and never introduce them to any belief in God. And let's see as they grow older. Let's see if from out of thin air, the children start talking about some type of higher being or Allah or Jesus or Moses or anything. It will not happen. The belief in God is exactly that. It has to be taught. It's a belief. It's something that comes from somebody's imagination. It is a learned behavior. So from the very beginning, you did not believe in God. Somebody taught you that. And God did not teach you. Your mother, your father, general society, some man, some woman taught you about this God. Otherwise, you would have nothing. You would have nothing to say about a God. Period. Thank you there, Ali. What's up there, Scott, again? Now, my example is nature. When I look into nature, I look at the grass, I look at the squirrels and the rats. I look at the rats and the bugs. I want to see a sign in nature itself to submit to some type of higher power. That's what I want to know. I don't see the mice or the ducks or the grasshoppers. I don't see animals in nature, no sign in nature where they bow down to a higher power. Matter of fact now, if you look at nature, most creatures, when you talk about a higher power, they usually have a fear of that higher power. Like the deer have a fear of the lion. Cats have a fear of the dog. They have a fear of higher power because that higher power will cause that animal harm. And this is another thing when you have to look at this God belief system. Now here you are. Now look at yourself. Look how big and powerful you are. Now, as big and as evolved as you are, now look, as big and as evolved as you are, do you care anything about the ants that you walk on? The bugs, all these other little tiny things that's running around here. You don't care because you are a higher power. So if you have a power, look, see, this is what gets me. If you have a higher power, this power is great enough to create the sun and this planet and the moon. Why would this God give a damn about you? You are less than an ant in the eyes of this God. Just like you don't give a damn about the ants as you walk down the street. You don't care about the little bugs flying around. You care about the mosquito when it bites you. but you don't care about all this other stuff because you are a higher power. So you don't care. Why would this God, why would this higher power on such a level, why would this guy have any interest in you at all? It don't make any sense because you don't have no interest in the ant and the flea, or you probably don't even have interest in the birds and the squirrels and none of that kind of stuff because of the level that you on. So why would this God that can do all this, create a universe, care anything about little old you? What make you so special? You're not. Matter of fact, this God don't even talk to you. You had to learn about this God through a man. That's where you had to learn it. This God don't even talk to you at no time, period, whatsoever. Why would this God talk to you? You don't mean nothing. You just something that's there. Like the way that you look at all these other small creatures and animals that's inferior. You don't care nothing about that. So why would this God care anything about you? See? It don't make any sense to me. Now, I'm talking about the African Americans. I'm talking about the descendants of slaves born in America with African or Aboriginal ancestry. I'm talking about us born in America. You must remember, I don't care about our ancestors. I'm talking about us, who are generations outside of our ancestors. It was against, do black people, have black people always believed in God? You got to take this in consideration, but we don't. But you have to take it into consideration. We are descendants of slaves, and you must take this into consideration. For at least 200 years, I believe. At least 200 years. More or less. Remember, the slave was denied religion. So since the slave was denied religion, that means you had no God for 200 years. So the question is asked, have black people always believed in God? No. For 200 years, you did not believe in God. For 200 years, there was no Jesus. There was no Allah. There was no Buddha. There was no spirituality. There was none of that stuff. And if for some reason you was caught practicing some kind of religion, you was a dead man. You was a dead woman. The slave was not allowed to read and write or have religion for hundreds of years. So no, the question is, have black people always believed in God? No. Now, if there was no interference from the slave master, our ancestors would have gave us some kind of religion. But they were unable to because of the practice of slavery. It was against the law. Now, when they did give us religion, when we did begin to embrace spirituality, it came from the slave master. And the slave master gave our people Christianity. That's the religion that we have had ever since slavery. That's the main religion that we practice right now in 2019. And whether you like it or not, I don't care if you're a Moor or a Hebrew Israelite or Kemetic, when you really break it down, at the root of all of it, you still a Christian. You might replace Jesus with Muhammad, or you might replace Jesus with something that you got from Egypt. But when it's all said and done, The way you practice religion and the only way you know about religion is Christianity. That's what our slave master gave us. Oh, no. Oh, no, brother, no. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's the only religion that you know. Now, see, I'm different from the rest of these folks. Because I can hear when you talk, when you speak Kemetic, when you talk all that Moorish stuff or Allah, I can still hear the Christianity. That's what we was for hundreds of years. We always been a Christian. You think that we've been Christian for hundreds of years. You think because all of a sudden you got the information and the research and you know all this stuff, you think you just gonna turn that off? Even me. Here I am. I'm telling you, I don't acknowledge God. I reject all spirituality. But Christianity is still in me. So I know it's still in you. You a Christian, whether you like it or not. Oh, brother, get out of here. Nobody want to hear that stuff. I know. Truth hurts, don't it? I'm sorry. Reality hurts, don't it? It's better to accept reality. It's much, much easier. It's better to know than believe. Much, much easier. Because when you have to explain stuff, because you really don't have it together, makes things difficult. I don't have a difficult time explaining nothing because it's just real. I'm not asking you to believe nothing. I'm asking you to use your brain. Use your logic. Think about it. It's right there in front of your face. You've covered it up with all this delusional garbage that we've been trained and taught for hundreds of years. That's right, Ali. That's right. Ali is a Muslim, and he said that Christianity is still in him. Of course. Now I want to make one last point before we call it quits. It was something that the brother said in the live stream. This is so funny to me. They said that the belief in God is in your DNA. Woo! Church, can I get a witness? They said that the belief in God, you don't have to be taught God. They said that the ancestors gave us our God in our DNA. Woo! I wonder, all of you brothers and sisters got these DNA tests. Did those people tell you, hey, you got a religious DNA inside in your DNA? I never heard of religion is in your DNA. Are you serious? Oh, so I guess they can break down your DNA and they can tell whether you're supposed to be a Muslim or a Christian or whatever these religions these folks got in your DNA. I never heard of that. Ooh, let me tell you something. Look, religion, spirituality came from a time when people were ignorant, when they were illiterate. But they wanted to know about the sun. They wanted to know about the bear. They wanted to know about the rocks. We are not like animals. We have a brain. And with that brain, we have an imagination. With that brain comes belief. This is why humanity has evolved in the manner that it has evolved, because you use your imagination And then by using your hands, you make what's in your mind a reality. Those ancient people did not know. So they used because they was illiterate and they feared things, they worshiped the bear. Some of them worshiped crocodiles. They worshiped, of course, the sun. They was amazed by the seasons, summer, winter, fall. They was all that stuff. They said some higher power must be doing all this. And they used their imagination to give them an answer to all these things. The only thing they know about is this life. So if you notice, the God that they believe in, this God is just like they are. This God is jealous. This God is angry. This God can walk. This God can talk. This God can get virgins pregnant. The God sounds just like a man because they have no comprehension of anything outside of themselves. Even when you look at Egypt, a place like Egypt, you have these gods, these statues that they created. It has a dog head, but a human being form. A crocodile head, a human being form. Because you don't know nothing outside of your own humanity. Even when you look at Star Wars and all these futuristic stories or whatever, all these creatures, all this stuff that they make up has a reference to what they know. It looks like a human being, or it looks like a dog, or some kind of fish, because you don't know nothing outside of this life. So those things that we make up with our imagination, the only reference we have for our imagination is ourselves and this earth, this life that we was given. So remember, religion and spirituality was created by the illiterate. It was created by the ignorant, using their imagination, which equates to belief. And then you believe in what you imagine. Much like a child. There's a little girl that I saw on TV, and she made up all these imaginary friends. But in her mind, they are all real. You can't tell her they're not real. And all these friends that she has, imaginary friends, all of them have different personalities and everything. Just like all your gods. The Islamic God, the Jewish God, the Hebrew God, whatever. Just like your gods. Just like she made up all these different imaginary friends, we got all kinds of gods. And the most tragic thing about all this, wherever you find religion, wherever you find this spirituality, you will see that the people will not rise up against any oppression. They will be docile. The majority of the believers in God, poor, suffering, broke, down and out. Where's your God at? Why's your God not helping you? And those who don't believe in God or pretend they believe in God, they rule over the ones that believe in God. Wicked people found out they can use religion to control folks. And that's what, wherever you find religion and spirituality, the people are being controlled by somebody. And they are suffering. And they are poor. Wherever on the planet where you find God, wherever you find religion and spirituality, you will find suffering, pain, suffering, and death. But I thought this God was supposed to bring you life, and life more abundantly. When it's supposed to show up? Oh, when you die. Oh, when you die. You gonna get yours when you die. So just suffer, little children. You gonna get yours when you die. But let me go back to this DNA thing. So the ancestors passed religion, spirituality through the DNA, right? So my question is, if the ancestors gave us religion through our DNA, then how do you understand about it? Because your ancestors did not speak English, y'all. So how do you know about this God? You don't know no other language except English. So how can you talk to your DNA when your ancestors did not speak English? How do you understand the information coming from your DNA, from your ancestors who did not speak English? See, this whole thing don't make sense. I can't do it. The whole thing don't make sense. That's right, see? Religion is a money maker. That's the main reason. That's the main reason why a lot of folks get into the religion. Governments are into religion because it controls the people. It keeps the people docile. And then others get into religion simply just to become rich and make money because you are sincere in your faith. Because you do want something better. Because you do believe in this God. But you have these people who are exploiting you. They're lying to you. It's not real. If you reject all that, watch what happens. Watch what happens. Your condition will start to change. Because you won't be waiting to die to go to heaven. You're going to start concentrating on the only life that you know. Or commit suicide. Whichever you prefer. Well, since you're going to heaven, bye-bye. So, it's messed up. So the question is, have blacks always believed in God? I've made the points. The answer is no. It is not natural. It is not natural to believe in God or any form of spirituality. Oh, there's a difference between spirituality and religion. No, it's not. You believe in spooky stuff and delusional, just like those in religion. There's no difference between spirituality and religion. There's only one real spirituality, and that is the simple emotion, the emotional connection that you have to another life form. Just like, for example, we have team spirit. All of us have the same emotion toward the game. We want our team to win. We all have the same spirit. Another name for spirit is liquor. And that's really the only spirituality that y'all really love, is getting drunk. Because another name for liquor is spirits. So right after my video, after you cussed me out and said that Negro is a liar, you're going to go down to the liquor store and get spiritual. That's real sad. Hey, that's real sad. I don't have to go to the liquor store or to the drug dealer to get high. I get high off of knowledge. I get high off of using my brain. I get high being able to see through all this nonsense that came from the slave master. I also get high because I can see through the nonsense of the slave teachings I also got from the black conscious, pro-black, first black, blackity black, RBG, African, Moore, Science Temple, African, Hebrew Israelite, all that stuff. You a slave with the pink people, and you a slave with these black conscious folks. When you become awake, really awake, you be just like myself and all those who come here and listen to my words. I'm not saying I'm the smartest person in the world, but you say that you're awake. I don't believe it, because your actions don't show that you're awake. Well, you might be awake, but you're not going to do a damn thing. You just conscious, that's all. So on that note, I'm done, y'all. I hope that we understood what I had to say. I know that there's folks. I mean, you're gonna believe what you believe. I want to make this very, very perfectly clear. I don't care what you believe. You can believe in a head of lettuce. You can believe in a bit of grass. You can believe in your next door neighbor mama. I don't care about that stuff. My mission is just to bring us reality. And that's what I love to do that. I'm happy. I enjoy making these videos. I like logic. Hey, I wish I had a bottle, so I can post some out for my homies. What you said, Don? They believe in a ball of gas. I know they don't like me. I know they don't like me because I'm not really laughing at you. It's just sad how we've been railroaded. We was railroaded by the slave master and his children, and we've been railroaded by all this black conscious, African, pro-black, Afrocentric teaching stuff. They both are detrimental. They both leading us to hell, which I'm going to hell anyway. It might be a good place. So you can say whatever you want to. You still a Christian. You just believe in Jesus and believe in all that stuff in a different manner. You just can't turn that off. Our people have been Christians for hundreds of years. You can't just turn that off. You can try, and it sounds good, but you just can't turn that off. You say, Ali, you say you believe in the sky. Well, actually, you don't have to believe in the sky. It's right there. Right there in front of us. You don't have to believe in it. It's something that you know. So I know I got to get out of here. And thank y'all for listening. Rowan, Don, Scott, Ali, Mario. Thank you, Mario. Hey, what's up there, Universal Moore? Peace. Thank you for listening. I love y'all, for real. If I didn't love you, I would tell you. If I didn't love you, I would tell you. Believe that. I'm going to try to be honest as possible. But I do love us, because really, to hate you is almost like hating myself. We all in the same condition. We all come from the same type of people, and we really need to get ourselves together. I don't know how much time left we got, but time waits for no one, brothers and sisters. And once time run out, whatever we gonna get. So we need to get got now and stop bullcrapping around. Mario, stop screwing around, man. I'm your brother. Let's get together. Let's do this. Till next time, I'm Agent Number 7, as Don Cornelius always say, as imparted. I wish us love, peace, and soul. Till next time.